Hi, my name is Rebecca Summerfield. I'm the Program Director of the Bachelor of Communication and Media at the University of South Australia. So I've been working at UniSA for around about 13 years, but have been working in the communication and media industry for close to 25 years now. I think I'm passionate about communication and media because every organisation in every industry sector needs to communicate with its audience. So the opportunities for graduates really are endless. I think the other thing is that there's been so many changes to technology and the media landscape in recent years that it makes it a really interesting and dynamic industry to work in. The Bachelor of Communication and Media is designed to equip students with the skills and knowledge they need to manage communication on behalf of an organisation. The degree is a 3-year program if studied full-time, but you can also study our program part-time if you choose. Classes are available at McGill and City West campuses, but you can also choose to study some of your courses externally. We also have a Master of Communication postgraduate degree, and that's a 2-year program if studied full-time, but once again you can also elect to study part-time. The classes are run at City West campus and externally. And the aim of the Masters is really to accelerate your career prospects and to equip you to take on a more strategic management role in communication. Well, one of the big key features of both the Bachelor of Communication and Media and the Master of Communication is that both degrees were developed in close consultation with industry. So they're very relevant to professional practice and lead to definite job outcomes after their completion. One of the other big pluses is that students in the undergraduate degree do a final year industry placement, and in the Masters, students have the opportunity to complete a professional project working on a real project with industry. We receive a lot of questions about the Bachelor of Communication and Media and the Master of Communication, so I'll answer some of those for you now. Communication and media graduates can literally work in any industry. Every industry sector, from fashion to finance, employs people to manage their communication and media activity, so the opportunities for students really are quite far-reaching. We have graduates working in government, in charities, in other non-profit organisations, in the event sector, in wine, in agriculture, in retail. The list really does go on. So, as I say, the communication and media function is required in all industry sectors, so there are lots of opportunities for students. Some students, or graduates rather, choose to work in an agency environment. So after uni they might go and work for a public relations or an advertising agency or even a social media consultancy. So there are a lot of practical elements of your communication and media degree at UniSA. We're going to teach you the theory behind communication and media practice, but we're also going to teach you how to actually work as a communication and media professional. So how to write media releases, how to deal with the media, how to manage social media activity on behalf of an organisation, how to put together an event strategy, and how to put together a communication plan. So there really are a lot of practical application courses within the degree. Social media is a really big part of any communication and media role nowadays. Most organisations use social media to communicate with their audience, so it's likely that you will be responsible for some aspect of social media management if you work in a communications or PR role. But social media isn't the only part of working in communication and media. You'll also be managing traditional media relationships, creating materials for your organisation such as their website, brochures, perhaps newsletters. You might be staging events on their behalf. So a communication and media role is much more than just social media management, although that is a really big important part of it. One of the good things about working in a communication and media role is that there's no such thing as a normal day. Though you'll have duties that you need to manage day to day and week to week, such as media relations, social media management, and generally looking after your organisation's communication, you really don't know what's going to happen. A crisis or an issue might emerge that you need to deal with, or perhaps some new opportunity comes across your desk that you really want to pursue. So one of the exciting things about working in communication and media is that no 2 days are the same, and it really is an exciting industry to work in. The advantage of studying a Master of Communication is that it really does accelerate your career prospects. A lot of management jobs in communication and media nowadays require a master level qualification. So if you are aspiring to those higher level strategic thinking type roles, then it is a really good idea to pursue a Master of Communication. One other thing to keep in mind is that you can combine your undergraduate communication and media degree with a Master of Communication and do those both qualifications in just 4 years. So that's another option to keep in mind. If you have any questions about the Bachelor of Communication and Media or the Master of Communication, or any questions about studying at UniSA in general, please get in touch. We look forward to seeing you around campus.